You have to show that to
Are you in there? Okay.
the teacher.
Yes. Okay. Ludwig Wittgenstein once said, "The limits of my language are the limits of my world." And today I'm going to be talking about why students should learn a second language. So I really think that this quote rings true with one of my points today about limiting your language can limit you to the world. I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I had a really awesome professor. She really taught us a lot, not just about the language, but also she taught us about the culture, whether it was in Mexico, in South America, or Spain. She really immersed ourselves in what that has to offer and showed us that a second language isn't just speaking to someone, it's about experiencing it. So it's a really important topic because there is such an increase of cultures in America. We have over 50 nationalities nationwide, and Spanish is the number one minority group in a Latino is the number one minority group in America.
Mm-hmm.
So first today I'm going to be talking about why students will have more to offer when they learn a second language, why they will earn a higher salary, and how they can expand their life to different parts of the world. So first, students will have more to offer. There's a really high demand for bilingual workers, and between two candidates who have the same job skills, the one that can speak the second language will most likely get the job over the other person just because they put that time and effort into learning a second language. So next, the University of Chicago, they did a study, and bilingual people have higher decision-making skills than those people who don't speak two languages. So this is because bilingual people question themselves more often when they make decisions in the second language. You have to really make sure that that's the right decision they're making. And when it's not your native language, it can't just be second nature to you. You really have to consider, am I making the right decision for this person? So that will also transfer over to speaking to your native language because you'll learn to take time to make your decisions. So this also is really important in medical fields, especially nursing, which is what my major is. And by learning a second language, I think that I really have learned to not make rash decisions and really consider what I'm doing, especially because in my career, those patients, their health is in my hands. So Lingholic.com says speaking a second language gives you confidence and it also improves your ways of communication. So this is also true. I work at Applebee's in Muncie, and there's been people that have come in and they speak a second language, and sometimes it's Spanish, and I feel more confident speaking to them because if they can't get something across, then I know basic Spanish. I'm not fluent or anything, but I can communicate. Hi, how are you? What can I do for you? So it does give you a confidence boost. Next, higher salaries. So according to Korn and Fenney International website, 31% of executives speak two languages. So many companies seek bilingual people. CareerBuilder.com has 6,000 job openings for bilingual people, and Economist.com says people who speak Spanish have an accumulated language bonus of $51,000. People who speak French have an accumulated bonus of $77,000. And Germany and people who speak German have $128,000. And I have a chart here to explain that a little better so you can see it. So here is Germany, this is the top one, and then French, and then average, and then Spanish. So you may be wondering why Germany is in the top, and that's because there's a lot more job and businesses in Germany rather than in, let's say, Mexico. So your Spanish-speaking countries don't have as much businesses and enterprises globally than Spanish. So jobs.aol.com also states that government workers in California who are in bilingual positions earn an average of 58 cents more an hour than people who don't speak English or don't speak two languages. So to quote jobs.aol.com, being bilingual literally pays off. So the next chart I have shows you the most studied majors in the U.S. So we have business management, health professions, foreign language, education, and these are the top studied majors in the U.S. So a lot of those positions are in the public, so you are having to speak to those people who may speak another language. And like I said, you should learn another one because it'll give you that confidence boost. You'll make better decisions in the end. and you'll also gain more a bigger salary. So lastly, we're going to be talking about how you can expand your life and career to the world. So you're able to go to another country and make a living there. Even if you, I know as someone who speaks one language, you could go do that, but you won't experience those new cultures as well as if you could speak another language or that language there. You'll be able to immerse yourself in the food, the traditions, and the music, and also develop relationships with many people who speak that second language and your native language. So overall, you'll be making a lot of great memories with friends and just being able to immerse yourself in their culture. So overall, you can just enjoy what this life has to offer. So today we talked about how you'll have more to offer as a student, you'll have higher salaries when you graduate, and how you can expand your life to the world after you've had that job for a while. So lastly, what we're going to talk about overall is how you can make this happen. Even if you're not a student, and some of you guys here are retired and you kind of have some days where you just kind of sit on the couch and watch TV, well, you can get involved and you can get programs such as Rosetta Stone and start learning a new language if you want to. You can take classes through a community college, or if you don't want to spend the money, there's lots of free ways to do that for online. So I really hope you guys can get motivated to do this and use these tools and maybe just learn some common phrases in a different language. So thank you all.
6 minutes.
Okay.
6 minutes again.
And there they are. All right.